My name is Aung. I live in Bagan, in Myanmar. There are many temples in my city. Some were built more than 800 years ago. Inside, there are large statues of Buddha. These are worshipped. Tourists also come to see them. I sell them postcards and souvenirs. This is how I help earn money for my family. I also think the temples are very beautiful. They have great domes with a little point on top. They are very strong structures because they still stand today. That's why today, Foolproof is about domes. How are they made? And can I also make such a huge dome? But not without my strong assistant. This is me, the strongest man in Bagan. A temple consists of walls of stone with a dome of stone on top. It's a strong structure. Suppose these piles of coins are the walls of the temple. How can I build a dome on top with the other coins? Take 2 coins, place them side by side on the pile, and place the 3rd coin on top. Do this a few times. Then stick coins in between. Do this on both sides for balance. With a little patience and help, you can make a whole dome this way. Or a bridge, because that's what it also seems to be. This bridge works the same as the coin structure. The pole and the water is the wall. And on both sides of the pole, the bridge work hangs. The construction is in balance. You can also just take a long stick and lay it on top of the coins. This noodle, for example. It's not as beautiful as a dome, and it's also not as strong. But with a whole pack of noodles and a glue gun, you can make a solid structure. The goal is to make it run from one end of the table to the other. First, make strong sticks by gluing 3 noodles together. Place cross sticks over the top. Then glue on crisscrossed sticks. This is a lot of work. Look, it isn't a dome, but it has become a bridge. It is strong because it is made up of triangles.
Huh?
The middle of the bridge should sag. These sticks prevent that. But that puts a lot of pressure on the sticks above. The sticks that are attached along the sides must give support. The triangles distribute the pressure over all the sticks and make it a solid construction. Here in Bagan, we have a bridge that is 300 meters long. It is not made of noodles, but steel. Still, the construction looks the same. These triangles are very strong. Newspapers are very weak. But if you roll them up and make triangles, you can use them to make a strong structure. A chair, for example. It's a lot of work, and you also need tape. Tightly roll the newspaper and secure it with tape. Bind 3 together. This is a chair leg. Now you can make the chair. But it's still not strong enough. You need triangles. Diagonal newspapers make the seat more solid. Do the same on the other side. If all goes well, I have a chair I can sit on. Yes, handy, eh? Can my strong assistant also sit on it? Ha, no! You're way too heavy. Our domes are not triangles, but are round and made of stone. See how great the distance is between the walls. Can I also make a round dome? I use sugar cubes. If I stack them together, I get a straight wall. How can you get them in the shape of a dome? I make them slanted by rubbing them on stone. The cubes now stand at an angle. The building is very tricky. You must do it as a team. Ta-da! But why doesn't it collapse? That's because of gravity. If you look at the uppermost cube, gravity is pulling it down. But because of its angled shape, it's stuck. It's being held in place by the cubes next to it. Because all the cubes are a bit slanted, the force is directed towards the ground. The result is a solid arch. This dome was once decorated with beautiful frescoes, but they are now worn away. What a shame. But now I can see the beautiful stones really well. If you look closely, you can see that the stones are slanted, like the sugar cubes. If you cut ice in blocks, you can also build a dome this way. It starts with a circle on the ground. Then, the blocks are piled up layer by layer. By putting them at a bit of an angle, they come together at the top. This dome is an igloo. Chickens also know that domes are very strong. It must protect the chicks. An egg is also a dome. If I lay a board on top of a carton of eggs, then I can stand on it without them breaking. Because of the round shape of the eggshell, the force is distributed over the whole egg. The eggs are still intact. Smart chicken. Who wants to try? Experiment 6. I know a cool trick. Can these 3 sticks hold a bottle of water? Hook them together. The sticks are held together by the weight of the bottle, and they stay put. Will it also work on a bigger scale? Ooh, exciting. Yeah! Can I build an arch using the same trick? I use extra large matches. Lay 2 of them next to each other, then lay one crossing over. Lay 2 more next to each other again. Now the complicated part. Lift them up and slide another one crossways in between. You have the first level of the arch. Take 2 more matches and lay these on a new layer of cross sticks. Lift it up and slide another one in between. If you do this several times in a row, you get a big arch which hooks firmly together. These kids are making a similar arch, but they are using big sticks. This way of building was invented by Leonardo da Vinci. It was used by soldiers to build bridges. It's super handy because with a few sticks, you can make a really strong structure. Not all domes in Begum are still intact. In 1975, there was a huge earthquake. It caused a lot of damage. Maybe I can build a new dome. I have no cement to make the stones, but there is a lot of bamboo growing here. We lay 4 sticks of bamboo in a square. We hook the ends together, like so, over, under, over, under. Then we take 2 more sticks and hook them in the corners of the square. The structure rises up. We use old bike tires to hold them together. Then we move on to the next corner. When all the corners are finished, you have a mini dome. But could it even be bigger? Wow! What a huge dome! We can't get it on top of one of the broken temples, but if I throw a few pieces of fabric on top, I have my own souvenir shop.